channel, it's Serena here, back with a brand new video. So today I decided to tell you guys how I film my videos. So when I say film my videos, it doesn't simply just mean what app I use to film and that's it, or what type of camera I use. It's all of the behind the scenes, I guess, that you guys can finally see if you're ever interested. And also I will basically be giving some tips at the end in case you guys are looking to create your own YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started. So the first bit is idea generation. So you have to think of what you're going to be filming. So in this case, I'm filming how I film a YouTube video. But sometimes I might have multiple ideas in my head. In this case, you'd want to probably speak to someone in your family, ask them what they want you to post or what they agree is probably the best. Or you just film them all, whichever came out best, you post. Obviously that would probably be like a bad idea. That would probably be a bad idea just because it would take up a lot of your time, and that time you could be using to edit, or you could have posted earlier. So actually that's probably one of the things I wouldn't recommend doing. I just recommend picking one random one. If you're not a fan of it, then basically eliminate all of the ones you're not a fan of, and then whatever you like the most, you do. Okay, so now that we're done with ideas, now onto the actual filming process. So first you have to figure out where you're going to film this video as such. So at the moment I am in my bedroom. I think you have seen it actually, but not this part. This is my sister's bed. Okay, sorry, something just fell, it's fine. This is my sister's bed I'm sitting on, just because she is away for a little bit, so, and plus I'm not messing anything up either. And yeah, there are some points of the room that are quite messy, or just not the best video quality thing, and also the lighting as well, that's not very great. And also I'm sitting next to a window, not in front of a window because that will be too bright. So I'm sitting next to a window with the curtains that are open. As you can see, it's quite bright just by opening it a tiny bit, but I've opened one of the curtains, I left the other one shut. And yeah, so that's your setting and lighting complete. Now you have to figure out your sound. So number one, how you sound, and number two, your background sound. So with how you sound, if you are filming, make sure you're not sick. I did that once, bad idea. I was coughing so much, so I had to edit out quite a bit. Anyway, so when you're filming, make sure you're feeling well and you're not coughing and not sneezing. And if you have occasionally coughed or sneezed in that video, be sure to edit it out if you want to kind of have a great video. And your background sound, make sure you have told just your family or whoever you're with that I'm filming a video, can you please lower your volume? Or if they don't understand or that you just forgot to tell them, try and stay as far away from the noise level. So for example, okay, after a lot of trial and error, I found that this room is pretty much the quietest when it is empty. Otherwise, if not this room, then it's my parents' bedroom. And yeah, that's basically it. So now onto the camera. So you don't need to have one of those professional photographer looking cameras. No, you don't need that. You can just use your phone or your tablet or something. In my case, I'm using a tablet which has many modes it can stand on. So it stands like that, and like that. But then you can see the ceiling. So that was a bad. So obviously you'd want to bring it to like your eye level or your height, and then you'd want to sit close enough to it. But however, if you're using things like props in your video, you'd want to sit further back, so like here for example, angle the camera right, and also make sure you've got all of the stuff. Props. That leads me to my next topic. So, if for example you're doing a what's in my backpack video, I've already done that video by the way, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you're doing a what's in my backpack video, you need to make sure you actually have your backpack, and you need to make sure you actually have all the stuff that you would put in your backpack. And on top of that, make sure you have as much space as possible to put all of the stuff, so that when you're putting the stuff back in, or once you've finished filming and you're just clearing the setup, make sure you actually put things away organized and also keep things organized. And that's basically kind of the tips. Now on to how I actually film a video. So first I generate an idea. Once I think of the idea, I will usually film it. And it usually takes 1, 2, or even 3 takes to film it. In this case, it's taken 2 takes. This is my second take. And sometimes you don't have to do all the takes at once. You can take breaks in between. That's no problem. But sometimes I just like to do it all at once. So yeah. And then usually I use iMovie, which is this app that helps you to edit videos or movies or whatever you like to call it. So I usually edit on that. Sometimes I do a bit of extra editing of like the thumbnail and stuff on photos or the actual YouTube. And then usually I just post it when I think it's good. And sometimes if I feel like my editing's not very good at that time, I will usually just get someone like my sister or my brother to check it. And then I post a video and hope that it gets many views and many likes. And yeah. So, if you are starting your own YouTube channel, I suggest you make a great name. You watch many different channels beforehand to get some inspiration on what your channel is about, and think, is it made for kids? If the answer is yes, make sure that every single video you're posting, when it asks you what the age restriction is, make sure you write, yes, it's made for kids. And yeah, that's basically it. And also make sure you at least try and film once a month, if not a week. That I cannot always control. I think I took a really long break between the Paris vlog and the Rubik's Cube vlog. Very sorry about that. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was very helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time on Serena's Room. Bye for now.